She's sneezing blood. You got snot all over your face.
Having our beloved pet on the road brings us a massive amount of joy. But as many of you can relate, pets can also be a bit of a struggle without consistency of a local vet. Tonight was one of those nights, especially for Trixie. She'd been playing out in the tall weeded grass, and just as she settled down for the evening, along came this unexpected attack. Foxtails have been known to work their way into dogs' noses, causing abscesses and infection, so obviously we're concerned by this sudden violent sneezing.
You need to lay down and just calm.
Lay down. Go lay down.
If you need to sneeze, sneeze it out. I can only see in so far, but I don't see anything. One side definitely looks irritated. Her eyes are all runny too. I think she just has allergies. Her eyes are really goopy.
Trixie's not just our dog. She's a part of our family. Now you gotta take care of family.
Okay, you're getting my approval for release. You can break free out of this crazy place.
Good girl. We have insurance for Trixie, so if she has to go to the emergency room, it'll be okay. That's what we do.
You were getting snot everywhere, that's for sure.
I love you. I'm sorry you're hurting.
Our offices are currently closed. If you are not a regular client and your pet needs immediate care, please call the Veterinary Emergency and Specialty Center of Northern Arizona.
I think as long as we keep her calm, she'll be fine for the night.
Put some Benadryl on a cookie with some peanut butter.
She didn't used to like peanut butter. This is her first year.
The vet says she's gonna be okay. Just wait till morning, see how it goes. Give her some Benadryl, hope for the best.
Inflammation now.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't trigger her sinuses. She's like, why is everybody staring at me? There's a cookie under there. Oh, we got peanut butter on the bed.
Good girl.
Now she needs some water.
That's a good girl. Yeah.
Wherever I go, I will always know everything I need is right here with me. It's time to let it all go.
Where are we headed today, Nick?
I'm not headed anywhere.
Oh,
We're already in Sedona.
well, what are we doing today?
We're checking out Sedona, because this is where we are. Duh. Come on, let's go check out Sedona.
So we're gonna go and check out the town, the city of Sedona, instead of the hikes and attractions. We are starting at Unity of Sedona. There is a psychic fair over here, so let's check this out. Sedona is known as a spiritual mecca and a global metaphysical epicenter. Many talented healers, intuitive healers, artists, and spiritual guides are drawn to this area. So it makes sense that we would stumble upon an event such as the new Earth Expo.
Free Reiki session. We might have to do that.
Spiritual healing can come in many different forms, and it's a great alternative or addition to today's Western medicine for many people.
Going to sanctuary.
Sure.
You call these yourself?
Yes, so I hand draw the sacred geometry as well as the other artwork and then select and place the crystals.
Hey, how about you?
Pretty good,
Wow.
pretty good.
That was awesome.
Yeah, basically, Orgonite, it's a mixture of metal, resin, and crystals. I put 50 different crystals into a copper, brass, steel, iron, and titanium mixture. The metal and resin works like an antenna. The crystals add the good frequencies back in. People personally tell me they sleep better, just put the little ones by the bed. And these usually start helping the whole house. I always say if you want to start helping your neighbors, if you want to start helping the neighborhood,
The whole
much
city.
bigger neighborhood, and that should be helping all of Sedona.
Wow.
Super antenna, collecting and radiating the good frequencies for miles.
That's a hell of a bracelet.
My name is Nadi Hanna, and my
website is Galactic Rose Geometry, and I've got a YouTube channel. I've got so many cool interviews with amazing people about extraterrestrials, crop circles, whales and dolphins, light language. I am passionate for everything that helps us connect with our multidimensional nature. Sacred geometry, when you draw it, it aligns our systems, and that opens us to our guidance. And so we can really come and be everything that we came here to be. Drawing the seed of life, massively user-friendly, keys to the universe, right? You got the little spiel.
I'm gonna open up the universe.
Open up the universe, anchor that compass nice and deep.
And then angle it outward.
Yep. Technically, you could start the second circle anywhere. I start at the bottom on the vertical.
Anchor there, my pencil.
Yep, compass point down there, right on the circle. This is your second circle. There you go. Nice technique. I'm impressed. Yeah, look at how easy this is. 7 circles. Access codes to the universe. You can get all the geometries from it. Yep, downloads, opens you up to guidance. This is very precise for your first one. There you go. Access to the universe. Yep. You can open up to the flower of life, which holds Metatron's cube, which holds all the platonic solids, which contain all of the 5 elements, and then you're activating your dimensional reality and your multidimensional reality. It's all in the geometry, right? Did you see some of the crop circles? Like,
I love crop.
I know, just this one. And when you look at, all you have to do is look at them, and they're activating DNA, they're aligning the hemispheres of our brain. This is advanced technology that knows how to get our sensory system going. We're cut off from it. There's a ton of modalities. Genuine ones are definitely made by advanced civilizations, and they contain incredible technology. Sonic codes, frequencies that when people go in them, they have spontaneous remissions of chronic illnesses, out-of-body experiences, channeled information, infinitely fascinating. The crop circles will reflect your consciousness. Whatever you want to believe is what's true. There's no right or wrong. If you think they're man-made, cool, go for it. I will be at the table where we're talking about the extraterrestrial intelligence that is here to activate us.
To tell the difference between a real one and like a government one.
Yay! This is why I'm here. Part of the fun is that they leave biophysical anomalies, right? So they change the crystalline structure of the soil. They have there are people that have been dedicated like 30 years of research to collect empirical data in order to help us. We love data. The seed propagation, the nutrient value is exponentially increased. Sonic codes, really the crystalline structure of the soil. When you go in them, the sonic codes, we're just figuring out that there's sonic frequencies left in there. It's like going into a theta realm bath, and that's what aligns the hemispheres of your brain. And that's where the guidance, that's where the oh, I went on the ships kind of experience. They're so powerful. The best way to know that they're genuine is when you're there, but working with your intuitive experience is what really seals the deal. Part of what makes it advanced is that it knows how to work on our systems perfectly, so gently. We're just staring at them. If you go on them, you're going to have an activation. I love to spread the word. I mean, clearly I'm passionate. I'm of service. I do private sessions with drawing sacred geometry. I do group classes, I do online and in person, all sorts of calls about all sorts of cool things. I love to meet my galactic family. Thank you so much for doing this.
I'm doing tarot and past life readings today. I've been doing the past life readings for about a year, tarot for about 3, and just really love connecting with people and holding up as clear of a mirror as I can so they can see themselves, so they can grow.
So do you find that people knowing their past life helps them in their current life?
Yeah, past lives can also be parallels because time is only linear in our 3D experience. On a soul level, we might have just come from a lifetime that was 2,000 years ago, and maybe we didn't have enough time in between to integrate, or maybe there's been a lot of time, or oftentimes people have trauma connected to these past lives that are soul trauma, but they still get stuck in our current body because we bring the baggage with us. And so if we didn't get an opportunity to clear out that trauma in the past life, going through it now, reevaluating that story and then reprocessing those codes in this lifetime can help us release some limiting beliefs. When I do past life readings, I really focus on how can this help you now? It's fun to hear the story of who you were, but how does this energy impact me? It kind of helps bring in that bigger picture of well, what am I trying to learn? who are my soul family, but not just in the like, oh, we all love each other and it's all love and light. Family is messy, and so soul family is messy too. And twin souls are a big buzz right now where people are like, oh, it's like my other half or my partner. But oftentimes twin souls are like the most chaotic or the most, the harshest lessons we learn. Souls that we've done this so many times with are willing to deal those harsh truths to us. Where if you're like just passing in the night, there's not that incentive to use each other as like learning tools.
Right. Well, I'm always running into people that I've never met before, and I'm like,
But you
I
know
know
them.
this person.
Yeah,
like I know their name before they say it.
People see faces and they're like, oh, I know this face, or I know the eyes. Because you see that like spark of soul. My website, consciouscollectivenetwork.com/Joshua.
Okay, Nick, we're gonna get started. Reiki is the art of helping to implement energy to our chakra system. Since we're all made up of energy, that's what we are. It is very common for us to run low on energy in our chakras and really help speed up that process of someone going into that healing mode. Right, does that make sense? Just because you've got kind of like a weight lifted off of that particular chakra. Right now I'm working on your third eye chakra, your intuition. Then I'll move to your crown chakra, which is your connection to the divine or God or universe, all that is, however you connect to your higher power. Then I'll do your throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus, the center of everything, your sacral, and then your root, okay? You might feel my hands get hot, cold, might feel tingling. It's all normal. Just remember to breathe big, deep belly breaths.
Tell us a little bit about what you were doing.
Just recharging, basically, when our energy centers, our chakras, they get low. We don't nurture ourselves enough. We just don't. And, you know, our chakras are connected to certain illnesses, diseases. For example, if somebody has a thyroid issue, I know they're not speaking their truth. We're energetic beings. And that's where it all starts. If we can just focus on those centers and staying centered and focusing on self, and you know, if we're not speaking our truth, then going within, why aren't we speaking our truth and exploring ourselves on a deeper level, then we can see better results. When someone lays on my table and it helps them, I know it's going to help someone else, either in their family or a complete stranger. The more we heal, we're helping to heal the whole collective. So when I'm at your ankles, I'm giving your energy back to you. Yeah, restored. Yes, I'm not taking anything, but I do make sure I go out and get grounded. I'll, you know, just take time to go stand in my lawn or whatever it is. I do it from home. Just, you know, take the time to do that, just to recharge myself. But most of the time, I get just as much as the other person, just because we're sharing energy, and it's usually people who vibe pretty high that are into this kind of stuff, right? So, you know, it's a great exchange. I find much joy in doing this. I feel like I really found my calling.
Awesome.
And so, yeah, so thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
My website is www.divinesolreiki, that's soul, S-O-L, divinesolreiki.com.
Well, that was the psychic fair. Now we're gonna head just a block away and there's a craft fair. Let's go into these tents over here. Thank you for watching this episode. We really appreciate every view. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing so you'll never miss another episode. And we'll see you next Tuesday for another adventure.
I think the best thing for her is to sleep it off. Trixie had like some allergies the other day. We thought maybe she got a foxtail in her nose. So we have an appointment, but she needed her vaccinations anyway, so we're taking those today. She doesn't like the bats, like most animals.